4 hours
like
now.
crazy.
No,
I'm like,
no. Like, it's,
like one is a lot.
there's only so many positions, and
Yeah.
once we've hit all of them,
like, girl,
I'm saying
we're
it's like,
good.
yeah, my performance, like, it's like just, you know, the moans are just less excited. Like, you could tell in my voice from the moans that I'm over it. You know what I'm saying?
They're like, let me hear you.
I'm like,
man. Oh man, that's so real. Okay. Oh man, that's so funny. Okay.
we just do a segment one time of the before talk.
Yes,
It's so
like
funny.
literally us just like what did we even say? I don't even know. Anyways, hi, we're back on. Okay, well here we are. Hi, my name is Luis.
My name is Brett.
Welcome to Useless Banter,
a podcast where two best friends won't
shut the fuck up. Basically a podcast where we talk about a bunch of useless shit that doesn't really matter but is highly entertaining.
Heavy on the highly entertaining, so buckle up and let's get into the bit, girls.
Let's get it. Okay, also I was just saying, actually one thing I was saying right before this is that I've been playing with the facial hair, okay? So you kind of are the one who convinced me to
Yes, I'm like, we have to graduate from Twink University.
Yeah, no, 100%. And honestly, I am loving the facial hair. I started just like shaving the sides. So right now I just have like the stash and then I don't know what you call this, the center part. But I'm like, okay, do I just shave the bottom and keep the stash?
I honestly would be interested to see what I feel like you could so pull off a stash. I feel like you could so pull off a stash. Oh, and honestly, I think it's so funny because I remember when you started to grow the facial hair out, I feel like you started to receive a whole different set of attention.
Oh my God, 100%.
I remember it. Yeah. Yes. And I was like, see, bitch, I told you.
right. And I was like, okay, coming from the one with the beard, I got to take his advice.
Yeah. I unfortunately could never pull off just a stash. The beard is here to stay.
But it's also so iconic. I feel like it really
like
is
my number one, redeeming quality.
Okay.
I have
it's like the one thing you have going for you.
Honestly, but it's like one of the number one things that I get like complimented on, or people like,
your hair,
the one with the beard or the hair, the curls in the beard, the curls in the beard. So I'm like,
she's just a hairy girl.
I am, I actually am like not that hairy, like all over the rest of my body. Like I am hairy on my chest, but like everything else is like pretty chill.
I'm not hairy at all. I like don't even have
I'm hairier
hair.
than you.
But you're really not. You're not
I'm
like
not,
super hairy.
No.
But you do have hair.
Yeah.
I like don't have I don't have chest hair.
I know you don't. It's sweet. It's cute. It's your aesthetic.
I'm like, hey, let's do my armpit. I have like 5 hairs on my armpit.
I actually have light armpit hair too. And you know, I've always like, this is kind of weird, but I've always wanted more armpit hair. Because
sorry, that's just funny, but yeah, no, that's real.
Because I think it's really sexy when guys have like thick armpit hair.
I personally don't need a lot. I'm like, a little bit is good. Like, let me,
No,
whatever.
I love like a bush in your armpit.
Okay. I mean, I don't really have a lot. I mean, you can tell, but it's not a lot.
Yeah, no, I'm
just not a hairy
you.
person.
Yeah.
I'm happy for you. Okay. Well, anyway, so. Okay, I feel like my whole feed last night, which this episode will come later, but last night was the Grammys.
Yes, mine too.
I would. I don't know why that's. It's just okay. So our feeds last night were very like
Grammy oriented.
I don't know what is going on. Okay.
Yeah.
So it was very Grammy oriented and like, first of all, Bad Bunny.
Oh my God, just fine as fuck.
No,
just
literally.
Sexy as all hell.
Also, I think it's like so cute when he tries to speak English.
I know.
His English is like not that good. And
I know.
Like,
it's so sexy.
I know, but I also love it because at one point he always gives up and he's always like, I don't know how to say it in English. So in Spanish,
Yeah.
But I love it. But
there's something so sexy about a language barrier.
Like, babe, I don't want to understand you.
No. There's only a few words I need to know.
Yeah.
And then the rest is, you know.
I mean, well, I do understand him for the most part because Puerto Ricans and Mexicans, we always laugh. The accent is very different. But what I will say is like, a lot of the speeches last night really did, or even just the red carpet interviews and everything.
Everyone.
So many people. I saw that Justin Bieber and Hailey Bieber, right, were wearing those like ice out pins.
Love.
Everyone,
Love.
Billie Eilish called out ICE.
Billie Eilish literally said
Fuck
F
ICE,
Trump,
yeah.
F ICE, like,
Yeah.
or whatever. And I think it's kind of annoying that they bleeped it out.
I know, me too.
But I just think like her stance was so powerful. And I think that she was like, talking about how their voices matter. I think especially, you're in a room full of people with a platform.
Yeah.
And so it's important to, when you do have the platform, to use your voice. And I thought that that was, it's courageous.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? To get
100%.
on a stage in front of millions of people on a stage that's, being televised or whatever, and to use your platform, like, it's courageous, it's commendable.
And I think it's really cool to see that it wasn't just one or two people, but a lot of people were saying things.
Literally. Olivia Dean.
Her actually, because she was getting emotional.
Yeah.
Watching her acceptance speech also made me emotional because she was like, I am a product. Well, she said, I'm a daughter. Yeah, I'm a granddaughter of an immigrant. I'm a product of bravery.
Yeah.
And these people deserve to be celebrated. I'm like, as a child of immigrants, I was like, yeah, 100%. Like, like we've talked about this before, but my parents came here from Mexico. They've built a life. They built a business. They have contributed to the economy. They've done everything right.
They pay taxes.
They pay their, everything.
And they're also good people.
Exactly. And I'm like, so it's just like, it sucks that, even Bad Bunny was like, we're not animals. We're not savages. We are Americans, and we are, I mean, he's from Puerto Rico. So, but yeah, like we're Americans, and I don't know, we're humans, So it was really, really powerful to just see that in general. I don't know. I loved it so much.
Yeah, I mean, and we honestly need it more than ever. Like, I've been saying literally, and because I teach at a studio that's primarily like Mexican.
Yeah.
So like the most of my writers or the people that take my classes are of some sort of Latin heritage.
Mm-hmm.
And so I've just been saying at the end of my classes, because I'm like, listen, this is my little mini platform. And besides talking or reposting on social media, like what else can I do? But I've just been like, telling everyone, like, it is not normal, the things that we're being forced to digest, the fear that we were being forced to live in. And like, we really have to stand up for each other, stand up for ourselves, take care of ourselves, limit the things that we're digesting, protect our neighbors. Like all these things are so important, and keep showing up to the spaces that we know are for sure safe. Just because like this is abnormal. This is nothing that we've really ever experienced before. And it's truly gutting, especially when you do have such a deep connection. Me as a white man, like I have such a intimate connection with so many people from the Latin community and from any minority. You know what I mean? Like all of the people that I love are in danger right now. And so I'm like, I feel like my voice has to be even louder. And it's just, I don't know. It was cool to see at the Grammys 100%. People using their voice, especially people of power.
100%. Because that people are watching, that people follow and listen to you. For a lot of people, you are an idol. So they're going to kind of follow in your footsteps. So again, it does really make a difference and make an impact. Also, I mean, I feel like, I feel like you are one of those people who are very vocal about all that stuff, just political in general. You're very strong in your beliefs, and I really appreciate that also. And I think like it's so funny because I saw this instructor on Instagram the other day, or TikTok, social media, but he was basically saying, because how there was the strikes on like recently on this past Friday. He was saying, even before that, leading up to it, he was like, yeah, I'm not partaking in it. I told my studio that I'm not going to teach until a stance is made, until, my clients feel safe in this studio, in this community, in this environment. Because again, a lot of his clients were people of color, were Hispanic people, Latinos, like all that stuff. So, I think it's very, very powerful. And, he is a white man too. And he was like, look, if I can't use my privilege for like, to help raise that voice, then like what? What
else am I doing?
So I don't know. I think it's really just now more than ever so important for anyone and everyone to stand tall in their belief and stand firm in it and use their voice.
I think too, especially like when you look at it from like a wider lens, like if you look at these celebrities that, kids that are growing up in conservative households are idolizing these people, right? Like Billie Eilish, Taylor Swift. Like, I'm just thinking of people, celebrities that kids are obsessed with, and when you grow up in a conservative household, you probably just think that whatever your parents' beliefs are true. So like I think it's so powerful when celebrities use their voices knowing that they have conservative fans or people who are in support of ICE.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then it makes kids question and be like, well, if I idolize these people, you know, maybe there's more truth than what I was being fed to me. And so it starts to create like questions and stuff. And that's why I think it's also so important that celebrities or people with platforms, again, people that idolize them, use their voice because, you know, it's hard to blame. And, you know, I have a lot of clients that are in conservative spaces and states and stuff. And like, I always pick their brain and I'm never attacking them. You know, I'm always like here to like listen to them because I think that that's also how you, like merge a divide, you know, is just being understanding of their point of view. And like, when I talk to them, it's like, you know, this is just what they've been fed their whole lives. So how else are they expected to like think any other way when, you know, their parents who they love so deeply are feeding this story of the narrative to them, you know? So I don't know. I just think it's really interesting. And I was really, really pleased with all of the messages. That
100%. Yeah. No, it was honestly really, really, really beautiful. I didn't like watch the whole thing, so like I just saw the highlights afterwards. But like I also really want to just see all the performances and stuff.
Me too.
Yeah, you know, I think
Zara Larson.
Oh my gosh, her fit was everything.
Yeah, she was like a sun.
Yeah, she was literally Midnight Sun, mermaid vibes. Like she looked amazing. Yeah, so good. And also like again, I just keep hearing like her story because she's been around for a long, long time. So for her to finally be getting her flowers now, I'm like honestly good for you.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, because she's so talented. She's
so
dancing,
many iconic
singing
songs.
Yes. That you don't sometimes think about, and then you're like, oh my god, that was literally her.
And I feel you can tell now that she's kind of in control of her own artistry.
Yes, you know? She also just feels more confident and firm in herself as an artist. So I love that. And also, literally, Bad Bunny winning 3 Grammys last night, and now he's performing at the Super Bowl next weekend.
Like I know that's fucking right.
Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to see that performance.
I'm so excited.
Oh my god,
I am so excited because you know, I mean, I think that it's gonna make such a statement.
Exactly.
And it's gonna piss so many people off and let it. You know what
I mean?
It already
has.
Like, it already has upset so many people. I even just got chills just thinking about it. Because I think a lot of it, the majority of it is going to be in Spanish. I'm like, bitch, I'm not going to understand a single word, but I'm going to be
vibing.
I'm going to be shaking my ass. I'm going to be saying, yes, thank you. You deserve every second of this. And every Latin person in this country, everyone that speaks Spanish, they deserve this glory. They deserve this moment. They deserve this representation. Like 100%.
Also because I just think like we're at a point too.
I feel like emotional.
I know. No, trust me. I was literally crying last night watching all the Grammy stuff. But I think it's also like kind of ignorant to think that music doesn't blend at this point in time.
Girl,
like first of all,
I know some of the words just from the music.
Right. But also I'm like, look, reggaeton is like a mix of like Afro and Latin, right? So I'm like, it's not just Hispanic music. Like everything has an influence from one another.
100%.
Let's be real. Country music came from Black people. Like jazz came from Black people. You know, there's so many like.
It's like art imitates life.
Yes.
Like it's all blending. It's all like a flow thing. You pull from this, you mixture this, like. You know what I mean?
And the truth is, like,
nobody owns a style.
Nobody owns a style. Nobody owns a genre. Nobody owns nothing. And also, like, I think that we as humans have a natural reaction to music and to sound waves and to whatever it is. So that's why I feel like it's so powerful that like people who don't even know Spanish love Latin music or love Bad Bunny or love that. Because you don't have to always know what they're saying, but the music and the energy, it's a feeling.
It's a feeling. 100%.
So I'm like, I just think it's so silly that that's like the case. Also, Puerto Ricans are American. So like, hello. Like, what are we talking about here? You know what I mean? It's just so silly.
It's like I could literally go on and on by just how incredibly infuriating everything is. But
but you know, so anyways, that was our update on the Grammys.
And I'm really glad that like a lot of people got the flowers that they deserved. Like Olivia Dean, like what did she get most? Like best new artist.
I'm like amazing.
Yes.
I'm obsessed.
I love her. I'm like, I feel like she came from nowhere. And I'm obsessed. Like it's been like my little ritual to play her like in the morning in my 6 a.m.s before we're about to like go bonk, like go hard. I play her when everyone's walking in, and it's been like every 6 a.m. class that I teach, and it's like the perfect vibe to just like get in, feel good, and just be ready to like fuck shit up and like
Oh my god, no, I love that so much. Yeah, she also just seems like such a sweet, genuine person.
Gorgeous.
I'm like beautiful inside and out. Yeah. Okay, well, we did want to introduce a new segment.
Yeah.
So this segment is called The Bar is in Hell. Because
let me say it one more time for those that didn't hear, and maybe you could understand or agree. The bar is in hell.
Quite literally, just like, I mean, you guys, if you've been listening to us so far, you probably know we have these stories, and we're out here just like on the search.
We're just out here surviving dating in LA.
Yeah, like, we're putting ourselves out there. Gay dating in LA. We're putting ourselves out there. And sometimes we just stop and we literally, that's something we've been saying to each other for a long, long time.
We say it all the time.
We're literally like, we'll be talking about, I don't know, whatever. And then all of a sudden we'll be like, wow, the bar really is in hell.
The bar really is in hell.
Yeah.
So yeah, we have plenty of experiences to pull from, and we are excited to share those with you. But also, if you feel so inclined to share your bars in hell story with us, please, anonymously, we will share it here and
you can
talk about it and drag whoever the fuck you want us to drag.
Right. You can DM us, you can email us, you can like whatever it is you want. And again, we will always keep it anonymous. If you want us to, you can always, whatever, but we won't spill anyone's tea. We'll just tell the story as it is, So yeah. With that, actually, we should probably plug our email. I'm like, what is that thing again? Okay, so again, you can always email us. Our email is uselessbanterpod, that's POD.
Uselessbanterpod
@gmail.com. So yeah, you can email us, or again, if you follow us on Instagram or even YouTube or anything, you can like send us a message on social media, DM, whatever. And again, we will always keep it anonymous. If you're like, no, you can sign it however you want to. If you want us to like call you something specific, I think that'd be funny. But yeah, so anyways, shall I start? Should you start?
Go ahead. You go for it, sister. Okay. You go for it, sister.
Oh, so kind, so polite. Chivalry really isn't dead.
No, it's not.
Hey, the bar's in
We're like, hey, the bar's in hell. Chivalry isn't dead. Like, yes, it is.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Let's hear it.
Okay, so I was recently talking to this boy, and it was new. We matched on Hinge.
Okay.
And we were talking about
classic.
Classic story, classic love story. And we were like just chatting and flirting, right? And we had been trying to meet up, but like schedules just didn't work. And he's also somebody who is very much in his like during the weekdays, he goes to bed early and like wakes up early and like is very set on his routine, which I'm like, okay, I understand. Like I usually get up early too, so I get it. But then, of course, we were out like every other weekend and it just wasn't happening, So then at one point he had texted me like, okay, so is this ever really, he's trying to be funny, right? But he's like, so is this ever going to happen or should I just give up? And I was like, no, like, let's try and make it happen. And I don't remember, it was around Thanksgiving.
Okay.
And I was just telling him how like, I obviously went home and like had a whole Thanksgiving meal and was like, oh my God, I ate so much and all this stuff. And I don't know if he was just trying to be funny.
Okay.
But he was like messaging me and at one point I didn't respond because I was like with my family, And then he like followed up and was just kind of like, he was like, this is why, because he wanted me to send him a picture, right? Mm-hmm. And I think it was like a selfie at first, but then he was like, show me that body and let me make sure it's still good or whatever. Cause I was talking about Thanksgiving dinner. And first of all, I was like,
let me make sure it's still good.
Like,
is
crazy, right?
Yeah.
I was like, okay, this went from cute to not cute.
Yeah.
So I was like, obviously post Thanksgiving dinner, I'm not feeling cute. So like,
yeah.
So I'm like, I didn't respond. And also I was with family. And then he responded after that, like the next day and was like, oh, okay, fatty or something like that. He like was literally like, I guess not. And I was like, what?
Oh my God.
Crazy.
Calling me fatty is
insane.
Absolutely criminal.
Mind you, like he knows I'm a fitness instructor and like a dancer, whatever. So I'm sure he was trying to be funny, but I'm like,
it's not cute.
No, I was like,
that was not a good flirt.
That did not make me feel cute at all.
Sorry, yeah, no.
And I was already feeling just like not my best because whatever. And I was like,
fatty,
okay, yes.
You have me fucked up.
I was like, you're calling me fatty? That's crazy. Like not even as a joke.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even know. I think just the way he was wording everything was just not happening. And hey, I did end up hanging out with him.
Hey, and I'm not surprised.
No, I literally was like, this is so crazy. And then like, I was like, I'm not going to respond to him. I'm not going to talk to him. Like, I'm over it. Right.
Right.
Hey, like 2 weeks passed by and he's like, oh my gosh, I was only, well, not even 2 weeks. He said that beforehand, but he was like, responded after because I didn't reply. And I think he kind of got that I probably wasn't into that. And he was like, oh my gosh, I was only saying that because I know it's like the farthest thing from the truth. And like, you're a fitness instructor and da da da. And I was like, but still, like,
it's crazy.
We don't know each other like that.
Crazy.
And honestly, I don't know that I ever want to be called that.
I don't ever want to be called that ever in life.
So yeah, then like some time passed by and he was like, hey, like I like didn't mean it to come off that way. Like, and I never really said anything, but I could tell, he probably could tell that I just wasn't in it.
Right.
He's like, I really didn't want it to come off that way. I would really like to get to know you. He's like, I'm genuinely like not trying to just like hook up. I'm trying to like make a connection with people and like we should hang out, you know?
Like, I'll love you if you're big or small.
No, literally. And I'm like, apparently if I'm big. So I did like end up hanging out with him. The hangout was fine. Honestly, he was like very sweet in person and everything. But again, I was just kind of like, I think after that, it
was just a little questionable.
Yeah. And I had to stop and be like, wow, the bar really is in hell if I'm really trying to make this work.
Right.
You know? So yeah, we had to give that one up.
Okay. That was a good starter. Okay. With Valentine's Day approaching, I'm just going back in my repertoire and thinking about my Valentine's Day. So I was in a relationship for 4 years, you know, and really just about any of those Valentine's Days, I never received anything, you know, which, listen.
With the same guy.
Same person.
Yeah,
4 years.
4 years. Okay.
And like, granted, like, it's not all about the gifts or whatever, and like whatever, but it's just, you know, nice to feel special. Like, you could literally leave
that's what I was gonna say.
Post-it note in my car that says I love you, and I'm doing backflips on the freeway. You know what I mean?
No, but I
like,
get it.
The bar isn't hell.
No, I mean the bar isn't hell. But I get what you're saying. It's not about like buying an extravagant gift. It's about just showing an act of love.
Correct.
Yeah.
So I kind of had already had this experience. I'm like, I knew that I wasn't going to get anything this year, right? Also, my mom we lived together. My mom was staying in our apartment. My mom and my aunt we're in town visiting. And so I kind of was under the assumption, I'm like, I know I'm not going to get anything probably, right? So I was like trying to be strong, and I'm like, I'm not getting him anything this year. Like, I'm not doing it, like whatever. And I kept telling my mom. My mom's like, yeah, don't get him anything. If you don't think he's going to get you anything, you shouldn't go out of your way to do anything, right? And I'm like, yeah, you're right, whatever. So he was at work. And he was getting home like in an hour, and I had gone all day without getting anything, which is hard for me because I'm like such a lover and such a giver that I'm like, I want to decorate the whole house with roses and balloons and like do like a giant gesture of like romance because that's just like who I am. And I'm like, I was like literally feeling so anxious. I'm like, oh my God, he gets home in an hour and I'm empty handed. Like, I can't, even though I know he has nothing for me, like I'm literally empty handed. It's Valentine's Day. Like, I'm a horrible person. Like, I'm itching. So then I literally like, at one point I was like, Mom, I'm sorry, I have to go. I have to go to the store. I can't do this. I literally can't do this. I have to get him something. Like, whatever. Knowing damn well I still wasn't getting anything. I take myself to the store, got balloons, got his favorite candies. I even got a cookie cake and had like the woman at the food store or the grocery store write on the cake, like, I love you, baby. Like, what this whole a card wrote in the like, I can't help but to not like, I can't not do that. You know? So I put it all on the table, like whatever. I'm like, you know what? It's about giving, right? It's not about receiving. It doesn't matter. So me and my mom are like chilling on the couch, like whatever. So he gets home from work, walks right past the table, goes right into the bedroom, didn't even acknowledge that I did all that. Like, so not only did
he even say hi?
Not like maybe he like said whatever. All you know is he didn't acknowledge the fact that there was all these things on the table that I just like went out of my way to do. Went straight to the room. So then I'm like to the heart,
right,
nice to the heart. I'm like, okay, not only did I not get anything to feel special, but I also like
now feel
couldn't
worse.
even be acknowledged for like what I did. So I literally had to go into the room and be like, hey, like, did you see everything I got you? Like, do you want to go look at it? And he's like, I'll go look at it later, like whatever. And I'm literally like, what? Like there was like a desert, like there was like dessert, like whatever. And he was like, oh, I'll go like later, like what? And I'm like, oh my God. And I'm like, I just wanted to feel like loved and valued and seen, or at least like acknowledgement of like what I had done, You know what I mean? And like, whatever. And then in that moment, I was like, oh, like, Brett, why did you go? Like, why did you go? It was just such like a letdown moment. So with my Valentine's Day approaching, I'm like, if anybody wants to get me a Post-it note, I will be more than happy to receive.
Oh my God.
But yeah, like when I think of the bar is in hell, that's the first thing that pops up into my mind.
Hey, I'm like a guy called me fatty, and you're like, my boyfriend of 4 years didn't acknowledge me on Valentine's Day. I'm like, oh, right. I'm like, period.
I win.
No, yeah, like, wow, that's crazy. Okay, that is really insane. I mean, just because I know what you've told me of him and stuff, just another thing to really pinpoint the kind of person he is, honestly. You know what I mean? Like, the least you can do is acknowledge.
Yeah, and it's a shame because I do think he, you know, we've had conversations now, closer now, and he has been made more aware of what I needed to feel loved now, and unfortunately, it's just like too late. Yeah. But yeah, like it was a really, really shitty. I think about that version of me, and it's just such a different version of me now, and I'm like, I would never accept that now. Yeah. But like I had to experience that to get to the strength that I have now. You know what I mean? And
100%.
Honestly, like I am not even mad at him for it. Like I'm just like, you know, he was learning too. Like that's really shitty, and I hope that like, you know, if he ends up in a relationship or whatever in the future, like I hope that he is able to make someone feel special.
Right.
Could, like, I think he now years later, and, you know, I ended things, and I don't think that he didn't want me to end things. Like, and I think that when I tried to leave, he was kind of like a wake up call for him. Yeah. So I just hope that, you know, he takes that and
of course, can
make his partner feel special or whatever, or learn from it, even though,
I mean, we do all learn from those experiences, and, you know, it is all a part of our journey. It's just like, I don't know. Yeah, just treating someone in that way. I couldn't. Yeah, and also it is crazy to hear stories of that time of your life. Yeah, because
I accepted it.
Well, because hearing you talk now and how we talk now is so different.
So different.
It's so like a whole different.
My standards are so much higher.
Yeah, and you're not taking as much of that as you used. You know what I mean?
Because like even when I like after that situation, it's like I had to eat it. Yeah. Like that, it's not something like, it wasn't a safe space for me to be able to unpack with him. Hey, you made me feel this way, like whatever. So I just swallowed it. And I just had to pretend like everything was fine and continue moving on throughout the relationship because I was so afraid of someone abandoning me, even when they treated me like that or didn't value me in that way. So I just swallowed it and swept it under the rug and just woke up the next day and everything was fine, even though I was like deeply wounded. Yeah. 100%. And it's like, I will never, unfortunately, those are the things that have shaped me to be who I am now. And so I think that's why it's feeling a little bit harder to get into a relationship now because like my expectation for myself is so much higher and I will never allow myself to be that Brett. You know, I look at that Brett and I'm so sad for him. You know, I'm also like, want to like fucking hit him and be like, bitch, what are you doing? Wake up. Like, you're so much more valuable than that. But I had to go through that. And I'm grateful that I did, honestly. I was going to say, and that's why I feel like I can relinquish like any resentment for him or for that time period or the things that had happened. Cause you know, I wasn't perfect either. And, you know, I had to be mistreated to learn how I want to be treated. Yeah, yeah. So again, Valentine's Day is coming up and I'm available, girls.
Valentine's Day is coming up. Oh my God. Actually, my birthday. And
oh my God. And your birthday is Lulu's birthday this week. Yes. Yeah. We're about to celebrate.
I'm actually excited. First of all, just a like summary, but Big Bear for your birthday was so fun.
Incredible.
So much fun. Yeah. Good vibes. We went tubing, which was so cute. Yeah. Hey, we did like 2 rounds of tubing.
And we're like, let's go get fucked up.
We're like, man, we're good. I think we did it. This is our excursion. And then we like went back to the Airbnb, hot tubs, partied, whatever. Yeah. It was literally so fun and so cute. Yeah. So I love that.
It's so crazy having like your best friend having a birthday that's just 2 weekends away from yours. So next year for my 30th, we talked about doing Miami. We want to do Miami.
I want to do it so bad. Yeah. Yeah, we have to. And then also this weekend, I think just everything like Big Bear. And then I was back home in San Diego for my nephew's 2nd birthday.
Beautiful.
Yeah, so cute. And then now coming my birthday, I'm like, you know what? I want like Friday's my actual birthday. So I was like, I want to do something just very, very chill.
Yeah, we're getting to that age.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, which is crazy.
I am so honestly grateful You want to do something
chill. Yeah. Honestly, me too.
I'm like, I can't wait for cozy moments. We're gonna snuggle. We're gonna play games.
Yeah.
Maybe do the hot tub. It'll be super cute.
Yeah.
And then Sunday or Saturday night and Sunday, I'm sure we'll route around.
Yeah. Like Saturday will be more dinner going out. Sunday day party thing. Yeah. You know what I mean? But like,
cutesy.
Yeah. But like Friday, I definitely just want to have a cute little intimate moment and have everyone chill.
Those are honestly my favorite.
Yeah,
that's like my favorite parts
too.
of like the friendships and like everything. It's like literally just like cuddling up, just sitting with each other on the couch and just like sitting with people that you love and having good quality conversation and talking about memories and just laughing with the people that you love. Like that is when I feel most centered and loved. And so I feel I just know that everyone's super excited to make you feel special.
Yeah, so I'm really excited for that. I think Yvette will be coming up that weekend. I know. So she'll be coming up. So it'll be a good little vibe. So I am really, really excited for that. And then Valentine's Day. Oh my God, speaking of, I went on a date recently.
Oh my God, yeah.
Oh my God.
And it was like a good date.
Yeah, it was a good day. It was a really good day. Like I think we're probably gonna hang out this week too, before my birthday. And then, yeah, but it was cool. We like met and then we like really were feeling each other's vibe. And then, you know, I wasn't sure at first. Like I was like, I feel like we were feeling each other's vibe, but like you can never be too sure. Yeah. But then afterwards he like texted me and was like, hey, I actually really enjoyed hanging out. Like, would you want to go on a date?
That's so nice.
Yeah. And I was like, oh my God, absolutely. Like, yeah. And mind you, we met because we hooked up. You know what I mean? So like we were just hooking up. It was supposed to be just
my
like,
personal preference.
I typically don't.
Because like we already broke the barrier. We know that everything checks out there.
That was
and
fine.
if you want to see me after that, after you already got the cookie, like, and there's no more lead up, like you must really be into me.
Honestly, I was gonna say like honestly that part because it was just supposed to be like a fun little 1-2, right? Like a 1-2. We actually were just like sitting chatting. We were talking for a long time.
And you're like, wow, you're cool as well.
Yeah, I was like, you're cool. And listen, that happens sometimes, and so it usually doesn't turn into anything, or sometimes. But like this time I was like, I feel like we kind of were really feeling the vibe. And then we hooked up and then, then on to the next. But then, he texted me later and was like, would you want to go on a date? So we did. We went out to dinner, got a couple drinks. Cute. Then he was like, okay, like we could either go get another drink or we could go back to my place and just like have wine, whatever. And again, I feel like I would be like, let's go to another bar to get a drink because like I want to take things slow. But I was like, babe, we already broke that barrier.
Yeah, seriously.
Like, you know what I mean? We clearly know that we're into each other, and also it was a fun dinner and everything. So I was like, you know what? Let's go back and let's just have some.
Yeah, let's go back.
Let's go back. And we did like chat, and then we did hook up again, and it was great. It was good. And then we're like, okay, let's actually like try and watch something. Hey, we like turn the TV on. I'm
this
like,
bitch is slums.
I passed out.
Hey, every time, girls. Literally. This is nobody's surprise.
No, honestly, I can knock out like that. So like
Must be nice.
Yeah, no, I know we're like opposite in that sense.
So annoying.
But like I fell asleep, and then I woke up and he was asleep, and then whatever. Then at one point I woke up and I was like, okay, I have to go home. So we've been just texting and chatting about like hanging out this week. He's gonna be traveling a little bit, I think towards the end of the week. So hopefully we'll do it before that. But yeah, we'll see. Something new.
Okay, well, fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. Look, we're just feeling it out, you know? But no pressure to it. But yeah, it's fun. So
okay, well, I think on that note,
that's the life update for everybody.
Yeah.
We love you guys so much.
Yeah, and like we always say,
one man's useless
is another man's useful. I got it that time, baby.
Yeah, we got it. Yes.
All right, we'll see you guys soon. Also, don't forget to send stuff in if you're feeling frisky.
Yes.
Yeah, the bar is in hell. Smooches.
Love ya.